The Karoo 3 from Hammerhead, or should I say SRAM, has just been launched. Today, we're diving into a head-to-head comparison with the Karoo 2 and one of the top cycling computers on the market, the Garmin Edge 540. If you're in the market for a new cycling computer or just curious about the latest tech, this video is for you. Let's get started.
Hi everyone, I'm Gregory from BIPR, and today we are going to break down the features, performance, and overall value of these three cycling computers to help you decide which one is right for you.
First up, let's talk about design and build quality. The Karoo 3, the latest from Hammerhead, boasts a sleek, modern design. Both Karoo 3 and Karoo 2 have rugged construction. But the Karoo 3 features improved durability with its new Gorilla Glass cover and integrated cover for the USB-C plug-in.
The buttons are easier to use while riding with long gloves, which is a big plus. There's also a dedicated power button which is user-friendly. The Garmin Edge 540, on the other hand, maintains Garmin's signature compact and robust design. It is smaller than both Karoo devices, but does skimp on durability or build quality. The screen, while smaller, is bright and easy to read even in direct sunlight. I put the 3 on a balance. The Karoo 3 weighs 124 grams, Karoo 2 is 137 grams, and Garmin Edge 540 is 85 grams. So, if you are a gram counter, the Garmin has an edge here.
When it comes to display and user interface, the Karoo series is known for its large, high-resolution touchscreens. The Karoo 3 takes it a step further with even better touch responsiveness and clarity. The Karoo 2 is still excellent, but slightly behind its newer sibling, especially in terms of brightness.
The Garmin Edge 540's display, though smaller, is highly efficient. The non-touch interface relies on buttons, which can be a plus for many riders who prefer tactile feedback over touch controls, especially in wet or muddy conditions. If we compare the number of pixels, the Karoo has around 400,000 pixels versus 80,000 for the Garmin. That's 5 times more. More pixels than a 90s video game. And the screen is 23% wider. In my opinion, the screen of the Karoo 2 feels more premium, which is helpful if you want to find your way or follow a route.
Now, let's dive into features and performance. Both Karoo devices are packed with advanced navigation tools, training metrics, and connectivity options. The Karoo 3 adds faster processing and improved battery life.
Unlike the Karoo 2, the Karoo 3 doesn't have a SIM card slot. This means you will need to keep your smartphone with you while riding. Personally, I don't mind because it's always with me anyway. However, if you sideload apps, you won't be able to access the web unless you connect to a Wi-Fi hotspot. This makes removing the SIM card slot a questionable move. As for the new companion app of the Karoo 3, it is much more powerful with features like sending a pinpoint directly from your Google Map on your smartphone to your bike GPS. That's super useful. No more getting lost unless you want an adventure.
On the Garmin side, the Edge 540 is no slouch either. It offers comprehensive ride data, advanced navigation with turn-by-turn directions, and seamless integration with Garmin's extensive ecosystem of sensors and accessories. It also includes Climb Pro and MTB Dynamics for off-road enthusiasts.
But which one to choose in terms of features? My personal advice, if you are focused on performance, the Garmin has more in terms of training metrics. It tells you if you are overtraining or if you should train more. You have real-time stamina, which lets you know how long you can continue at your current pace, helping you manage your energy during a race. You also have performance condition, recovery time, training load, FTP, VO2 max, and more. But if you are an explorer and enjoy riding new routes, I find the Karoo 2 and 3 easier to use. On the mountain bike, with many trails options, following a route is easier, and Hammerhead's rerouting feature works well. If you miss a turn. So explorers, rejoice! No more getting stuck in the wilderness trying to decipher cryptic maps.
Battery life is crucial for long rides. The Karoo 3 claims up to 14 hours of usage, a slight improvement over the Karoo 2's 12-hour lifespan. The Garmin Edge 540 boasts a comparable battery life, often lasting between 15 to 20 hours depending on usage.
Is it really the case in real life? That is what we are going to see. I did a simple test. 1 hour ride, 30 kilometers, display at 50%, heart rate monitor and power meter connected to GPS with INT+. Here are the results. The Karoo 2 used 14% in 1 hour, which means you can expect around 7 hours of battery life. The Karoo 3 used 10%, so expect around 10 hours. The Garmin Edge 540 used 4%, hence 25 hours, which aligns with Garmin claims. This is much more than what I need. 10 hours are perfectly fine for me, but let me know in the comments if 10 hours is enough for you or if you need more. While all three devices offer substantial battery life, Garmin's efficiency in power management gives it a slight edge for ultra-endurance rides. It's like comparing a Toyota Prius to a gas-guzzling monster truck. All three GPS devices have been tested on the same bike on the same ride. Let's have a look at the result on the map. The Karoo 3 is in red, Karoo 2 in white and Edge 540 in blue. I can spoil the results. They are a little bit boring. I can scroll and scroll and scroll, but except for maybe here, where the Karoo 2 gets a bit off, the Karoo 3 and Edge 540 are very close. There's no clear winner. It's like a photo finish where everyone's just too polite to declare victory. Regarding elevation, all three units use a barometric altimeter to measure elevation changes. The Karoo 2 had some accuracy issues in the past, but those have been fixed. Here are the results. Karoo 3 gives 309 meters, Karoo 2 313 meters and Garmin Edge 540 318 meters. If I ask Strava to fix elevation, it says that the correct elevation is 309 meters for all, which means the Karoo 3 was the closest. Considering the Karoo 3 is priced at $499, which is higher than the Karoo 2 at $399, but no longer available, and the Garmin Edge 540 costs $399, is the Karoo 3 was the upgrade? Should you buy a Garmin or a Hammerhead device? If you are focused on performance and training metrics, go for the Garmin. If you do very long rides, choose the Garmin for its larger battery life. On the other hand, if you like exploring new routes, the Hammerhead is better and easier to use. A neat example is that the live track link is always the same, so I don't bother my wife every time I start a ride. She's always able to see where I am on the bike. I personally bought all units. None of them was given to me by any brand, so I can tell you the truth. I more often use the Karoo GPS. I am a Strava Premium user and manage my training with Strava Premium features. Although Garmin still has additional features, I don't need them as I don't race that much. I am too old now. If you already have a Karoo 2, I would wait a little bit before buying a Karoo 3 because the Karoo 2 is still very good. We'll see in the future if there are extra features on the Karoo 3 that come with the companion app. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell icon for more cycling tech reviews and tips. Ride safe and see you next time. Bye bye!